Alright, ChoroQ collectors, we have a set here from 2002, 5 cars in the set. I find it odd that they don't actually show all 5 cars in the front, but maybe in the back. Alright, so yeah, that's what's gonna happen today. I'm really more interested in just these two, but we'll obviously take a look at all of them. Still taped together. Well, this has been taped twice, so maybe it's been opened, but as long as the models are nice, I don't care. Oh, what's this thing here? Kids gift card. $500 yen, it's like $5. So I'm gonna have to guess maybe this is an actual toy store, kind of like Toys R Us or something like that. And they had this set made for them. So interesting. Yeah, the back of them actually have this Toys Dream project, so I'm guessing it must be a custom order from that shop. Alright, let's get some of these out of the way here. I already have a Soarer, so I reviewed that. This is just a different color, and it's got the logo of this Toys Dream project here, this wreath thing. It's kind of weird looking, that logo, but whatever. This is a cream color, and then it's got red taillights and this gold sticker. Standard 5 spokes from Choro-Q, and then the headlights are clear. So, but the canopy looks like it's totally blacked out. Okay, a lot closer here. So that's probably a separate piece. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, it has to be because this is not the same color as that. So, alright, well, you do have the tight panel gaps, the door handle there, and the trunk cuts and all that stuff. So standard ChoroQ stuff. I think this is a separate plastic wing. Alright, that's good enough for that one. Here we have the Silica Ss. So, look at that photo. Yeah, it's got the same kind of angle there. Of course, it's got the Toys Dream Project wreath on there, so it's a silver. Again, really tight panel gaps here with the door handle and all that. This is supposed to be a reflector, but it's not painted. Fog lights, you know, the grill's got a little texture in there. And then I'm gonna guess now this windshield is the same plastic as that. The headlights do have this little bump on there, like the real car. So that's interesting. And then unfortunately this little inlet here is no paint or anything like that. Just a Toys Dream Project thing. And then, well, this is interesting, yeah. Got a little Celica up here on the sunroof. Although it wasn't printed very well, because, you know, that looks a little messed up. It does have a third brake light bump. No paint, though. And some red paint for the taillights. And, let's see, it tells you exactly what kind of Celica. And then, yeah. Well, actually, this is from 2000. So that's a little bit different than the box. What about this one? This is from 1992. So, I guess they're just taking old castings, kind of like Hot Wheels does, and just making a box set. These weren't made specifically for a Toys Dream project. But, nevertheless, so far, not bad. Not bad. Alright, now again into some cars that I really enjoy. The R390GT1, a Le Mans racer. And I never knew this livery existed. It's not a popular livery, but obviously it does exist. So, and then I think you know, ChoroQ did a decent enough job trying to get some of that livery onto such a shrunken down body. This white stuff on the tires doesn't really matter. On these older ChoroQs, you just wipe it off and it's fine. The racing stance here is a bit bad though, you know, being an older design. It's like kind of like a truck stance there. And it is kind of weird though, this fading effect, you know. It's not the same red as up here, but it should be. I don't know what happened to the paint color choice down here, but they got it, you know, perfectly fine on the top part of the car. And also, if you look between these spokes, it looks like it's green. So that's interesting. Or like, I don't know, maybe these wheels are clear, but they're chromed. No, the back is totally chromed, the wheel that is. So yeah, you can see the clearness of the body, just a little paint didn't get there. This casting is from 1998. Alright, well anyways, as usual, well I will say that the body cuts here are much wider than the previous two. Maybe because it's an older model. And then this is actually pretty nice. I wasn't expecting this. It actually has a graphic for the fog lights. It's not just plain silver like up here. So very Hot Wheels style, but from much long ago. This is a really interesting Nissan logo. I've never seen a Nissan logo look like this. You know, obviously the silver part of the middle, but I've never seen the Nissan logo inside of another oval like that. So that's interesting. But it is nice and legible, so that's cool. You can see how glossy this is. And all these, you know, graphics are printed on with paint. They're tampo printed. They're not decals, so it's really nice. Got the little NACA ducts there. Yeah, the grill has a little bit of depth, but not too much. Lightly smoked tampo print up here. Their sponsorship. What are these? I'm looking at the photo. I'm gonna guess those are mirrors. They're supposed to actually be on stocks, but obviously being a toy, they had to blend those in. Then we got these snorkels or whatever they are. Yeah, that's really weird, this color choice down here. Some fuel fillers maybe. Only on that one side though. The wing is nice separate piece. And then, oh cool, nice red taillights. And then again, that Toys Dream Project logo. Some more details. Okay. So this is definitely the best of the bunch we've seen so far. Cool. Here we go. This is a R89, no, it's an R90CP. So, I'm not sure if I brought up the right photo. I did not. So here is the right photo. I thought this is an R89CP, but no, it's a different year of racing, I guess. And so now we can see that the headlights match up a little bit better. And then the rest of the color scheme seems alright, same number and all that. So again, this one has these graphic headlights, which is nice. I don't know, most ChoroQs don't have such graphics, so it's nice to see. These vents here, they're deep, no paint though. A couple vents there, all tampo printed. We can actually read the. Oh, this is a Hasemi of you know, racing team fame, like all those Tomica Skylines and stuff like that is all Hasemi Racing. But Hasemi not only owns race teams, he was a race car driver or is a race car driver. So interesting. All right. I'm gonna guess these are supposed to be mirrors or something, and then more snorkels. Dust again or whatever that is. Doesn't matter. Interesting rear wing here. How it's like two pieces. It's interesting. I mean, it doesn't really match that photograph from what I can tell, but it's nice that the air passes under it, but it passes twice for some reason. Okay, well, anyways, no taillights on this guy. And then this casting is from 1990, pretty old. Alright, number 28 of the high grade series, I suppose. Standard construction, a screw. You know, I'm thinking this body is actually molded in white. Okay, and so that canopy must be a separate piece. Alright, I like this one the most so far. But I also like off-road rally vehicles, and so this is a Pajero, Mitsubishi Pajero, and it ran in the Paris Dakar Rally, I believe. This is the actual number 211, so pretty neat. Alright, well, let me hold it up there a little longer if you want to compare the photos. Alright. So, actually, these are the closest wheel match so far because, you know, 5 spokes, but it would have been nice, obviously, if these were white 5 spokes, which I have seen from Choro-Q, so it's kind of weird that they would have spec'd these out when the white ones would have been cheaper, probably. Alright, so yeah, the graphics look good. That actually is an N, it's just crossing over multiple surfaces. Alright, we got a little molded detail for a sliding window. You know what, I can see wrinkliness here. I wonder if this is a decal, because here it's smooth, that's wrinkly. Makes me wonder. I don't know, I can't tell, but a lot of nice painting up here, black and all that grill arc, and around this headlights here, the silver headlights good. Some bumps there, and then, yeah, Oh, now this looks like a sticker. Yeah, this is a sticker on the windshield, this banner. But this is all tampo. And tampo. And a separate wing piece. This side seems okay. So the stance on this is perfectly fine, being a truck for me. Red taillights. These weird, I don't know what they are. Have to do with molding plastic. Ejector pins, I think. Yeah, this all looks good. Even a little rally arts electrical there. So how old is this casting? 1993. Wow, that's an old one. Alright, so that's my favorite one of the bunch here. Let's get the spinner and compare. Alright, so I don't have 1/64 scale cars for all of these things to compare to. But these two race cars, I do have the Kyosho. Well, that's the Kyosho equivalent, of course. But this one is an R92 CP, so it's not quite the same. It's, you know, it's a newer vehicle, but at least the livery's pretty much the same. All right, well, you get an idea of how much these cartoon cars are shrunken down lengthwise, and they're raised up quite a bit height-wise. All right, well, let's compare it to some other cartoony cars. So let me set these guys up in a better order. Alright, so here's the other R390GT1 I have, and I put some 3D printed BBS wheels on there. So for me, I think this livery is what I associate with more. So, you know, as nice as this is, I prefer this one here. So the Soarer, this is the one I have. I add some black paint to the grille on this one, and it just has the stock white wheels with black paint. But I will say that this one has clear headlights, so I think this one actually is nicer. If you like clear headlights, obviously. I think I like them. Alright, I don't have anything for this guy, or this guy, but the Pajero I can compare some vehicles to. I have the exact, I think it's, no, it's not the same. I thought this was the exact same casting. Wait, is it? I gotta look at this better. Yeah, it is the same casting, but it clearly pales in comparison. It's just a weird paint job that they put on that red Pajero. These weird tribal stripes and stuff, right? But I do like the blue windows on it. I added a lot of black paint to that red one, though. Here's a more modern, a 2004 Dakar Rally Pajero, and I 3D printed some wheels on that guy as well. So this one is on par, I think. It's got a lot of great details. Yeah. So you know what, actually I'm gonna replace some wheels on this thing. I like this thing so much, I'm gonna 3D print some wheels. So give me a minute. Okay, well, I swapped most of the wheels out except for this, because I'm going to just sell that off. I like the other one more. But this has 3D printed wheels like the photograph. This, I can't remember where they're from. Or this is from a Granny and Partners Bugatti where there's a chunk of plastic missing. These are 3D printed as well. So, yeah, with this one, these two, the wheels are not good enough for true 64 scale models, but they're actually plenty good for ChoroQs, right? A lot more detail than a ChoroQ wheel, so I think all in all this batch looks pretty good. Alright then, well, I guess that's it for this one. I'll see you the next time.